Hello and welcome. My name is Mr. Gruffle. Joining me today is Prairie Lily. Today, the two of us are diving into Star Trek Online. This is a, 10-year-old MMO set in the world of Star Trek, surprisingly. What are your thoughts on Star Trek?
Yes.
Yes. Well, apparently she's not very excited. I'm looking excited. We're here at the character creation screen. We can click Romulan, Klingon. It doesn't look like we can be a Vulcan straight off the start. We have to be a Starfleet Vulcan, not actual Vulcan. So it looks like... When did Starfleet make peace with the Romulans? It was after the Klingon, before the Borg invasion, wasn't it?
Yes.
I don't know. I believe it was sometime about that time. So it's pre-Borg, sometime in Next Generation. I believe is the setting.
Stop looking at the person who's still trying to find a Wookiee.
Alright. So we're going to dive in. We're going to make characters. We're going to check out the game. I'm magnificently excited. Her not so much.
Do we need to be from the same grouping?
I don't know. What are you looking at? You're looking at...
I'm just flipping through for now.
Oh.
But I can very easily pick anything you like.
My guess would be a Romulan. I think that'd be the least popular faction. Yeah, but that's just some species of dirty Romulan. You can change your appearance and stuff beyond that. The Ferengi. It'd be Ferengi. How good would that be? Trade and crime our way through the Federation.
There's a Vulcan.
Yeah, but that's within Starfleet. I wanted Vulcan from planet Vulcan. Not these dirty traitors who've left their homeworld to serve the Empire.
Alright.
Oh, it'll be a Gorn. Yes. Have you found a filthy alien you like the look of?
I am completely fine with anything, any selection you want to choose there. I will find somebody and awesome her up from that point.
Alright, well, what will be Romulans?
Alright, understood.
I'll go with the traditional bowl cut Romulan. No, I want the bowl cut. Where's my Romulan bowl cut? There we go.
And what career did you choose?
I don't know. I got too excited about dressing them up. A career. What are you?
I was a science officer.
I'll go engineering. I like engineering. Fantastic. Back to my appearance. Why does my hair colour not stick? There we go.
Actually, quite a few options.
I'm 6'1". That seems very tall for a Romulan. I always imagined them shorter. Neck length. Yes. Oh, there's black desert all over. I can play with their necks. There we go. Making some sort of short, stocky. Currently I'm still 6'1". I want to get shorter. I don't know how to lower my height. I'll go with Servalan, who is of course the evil lady from Blake 7.
You're actually at naming him already. Did you even flip through all of this?
What's all this? How'd you get to that?
The advanced options for the head, the body, the uniform. There's a crazy amount of character creation
I changed his
here.
uniform. I did this. And the head. There doesn't seem to be any advanced options. Oh, all this stuff here.
Yeah. It's the same screen I'm on.
Yeah. Oh, now I've got to go through all this again. I was happy I was adding away. Narrow heads. Romulan needs narrow heads. Can't be a fat Romulan. I should have been a lady. It's got way better options than I thought it would have. It's always far better building a woman than a man.
Well,
I can't start now. Look at him. He's glorious. He's ready to... Although his axis of rotation seems to be around his shoulder rather than the centre of the body, which is weird. Actually doesn't look much like a Romulan at all. He looks like a cowboy. Oh, should we be a lady? There we go. being the lady, we'll dive into these advanced options, make something very exciting. This is some magnificent character creation. I mean, they may not be the best looking models, but this is the sort of choice I want when making a character. No, we want thin, cruel lips, not big, full lips. Alright, on to the outfit. I think we'll go with the vest. So,
Do you know at what point in time this game is based?
I have no idea. No idea. Why is that? Are you trying to work out whether you've got a lore-appropriate character for the setting?
No, I was just
Make a conversation.
making conversation.
Fair enough. No, I am not that big of a Star Trek geek, to be totally honest. I watched the original Star Trek and the Next Generation. The rest of them were pretty much garbage. Although I did sit through Deep Space Nine. Well, episodes of it. Could not bear the modern ones where they had that awful woman and that one with the guy from Quantum Leap. Captain name. Just I'm gonna fix my belt because my belt was clipping. Oh, look at it! Clips into my shirt. How horrible is that?
Get rid of it.
I'm getting rid of it. She's going with a basic belt. Look at that. She doesn't look like she's really ready for action, does she? Oh, she's looking a bit snobby. What do you reckon? A Romulan ambassador? Servalan Deus Blake 7. Blake 7, that's my favourite. That's my favourite sort of sci-fi series. It's far better than any of these.
So that's what you're going with. I love a game where I get to type a magnificent long biography that no one in their right mind is ever going to read, apart from those times hanging around outside a raid with your guild, when there's nothing to do but jump in circles and check out people's biographies.
I do, it's a wonderful addition to a game. You're all set?
Engage?
What we knew is gone. Our home, lives, all that we were, dust. Blasted across empty, heartless skies. But we live. Our legacy lives.
We must face all doubt. We must break the strong who would destroy us and overcome the impossible. We must fight against any and all. We must. We will. For we are Romulan.
Well, that was lovely.
I was hoping we were going to be part of the TLGR. I don't want to be some cowardly Earth-dwelling thing. I want to be in space going to war with Starfleet. God damn it.
Settle down, Gruffle.
No, I want
That was wonderful. That gave you the idea that playing other characters from other realms would have a nice intro, a good story, possibly even it makes you feel like the starting area might not just be that tacked on final, last thought of, oh, we need them to start off on their home world, or I'd much rather start off with the rebuilding of our home planet. And that's,
making friends, rebuilding. Screw that, this is our chance to gain power.
Is that you, servant?
Servalan.
Servant?
Servalan.
Servant?
Servalan. You do me. Join the team.
I've invited you to be my servant.
Accept.
Team loot, something, something, something. I get it
Has
all.
been set to uncommon. Team loot mode has been set to need or greed. Okay. Meet up in town with Tova and Carve. Is that you?
Running with you.
Oh, I've dived. It was exciting. Yeah. It totally doesn't rotate the camera like I thought it would. Makes me leap about the place.
There you are. The security chief was looking for you earlier. She said there's trouble at the vineyard. Avrak's been filing reports all night about Kelled's chewing at the vines. He's really worked up.
All right, when it comes to conversations,
Yes.
and I'm replying, but I don't actually have an option as to what I'm going to say, nor is there ever an actual option as to what I would say, right? Because when is there ever a do-it-yourself buddy? Do you feel like in a game like this, it's just to show us to do it? It's just to show us, yes, you will have a selection eventually, or no, not so much?
You like to think they would have a selection eventually, but
But you like to think that a lot?
I do like to think that a lot. I think I give games far too much credit that they deserve. Right, I will come and help you, buddy. Where we go?
You need to talk to the beginning guy to start, to let him know that you're going somewhere.
Oh, seriously, mate?
If the Kellids are chewing up the vineyard, you should probably grab a pistol, just in case.
And then we're gonna get a weapon and head to the farm.
Are we? I need to change my resolution a bit. Hang on. Let's dive in and have a look at the video settings options. Display. Video card. Window maximize, full screen. Can we have a better resolution than that? I'll turn VSync on, I don't know how it's going to run. Max, on, high, on, high, fly. I think I have to restart. Oh, I said a restart would be required, but it totally wasn't. There we go. Now we're up at a nice resolution. Is there a locker here?
Yes, Mr. Gruffle, you can grab your pistol from the locker straight ahead.
Thank you. I need to rebuy my keys as well.
No worries.
I've got rotate screen and strafe are running the wrong way. There we go. Now we're doing it. We're away. Ready for battle.
Excellent.
Let's go clear water on the evil Starfleet.
Not quite.
No, I think we have to dick around here until the Borg show up, and then we have to team up with Starfleet.
Not likely.
Not likely. What do you think's going to happen?
I think we're going to shoot at some pests and do the regular low level, please get the rats out of my cabinets.
By cabinets, do you mean basement?
I do.
Look at this guy. Oh, I got wet. Oh, this is the worst day ever. Look at it. I'm so moist. Gross. I can't possibly fix the pipe. Whoops. Shoot it. God, fire your lasers.
Interactions can be interrupted by movement or combat.
Oh, I see we have another game who desperately wants to tell me what everybody else has accomplished.
What?
Yay!
I don't know why they do that in games.
How do you feel about it?
I can't fire my laser. How do you fire your laser?
Right click?
I am right clicking. Or are you left clicking? Left and right clicking. Neither of them will work. Yeah, I know. Look, shoot it. I can't shoot the bug. Right click. Right click.
Out of curiosity, is me fixing these pipes counting for you?
No.
I've just fixed my third one.
No.
Alright. Do you want me to shoot at your bugs so you can repair some pipes?
I can shoot my own things.
Sure you can.
I can. I found out it's on one. It's not on. I need another one now. Someone's fixed all the pipes here. Oh, this guy's moist as well.
Are you just excited to be able to use the word moist over and over and over again?
No. I find no excitement in moistness. Hang on.
You can move faster than that.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
How do we move faster than this?
Come on, you're your boy. Your boy. You're Mr. Gruffle.
I'm doing it. I'm running as fast as I can. I've got my weapon drawn.
I think you possibly bumped something. Try shift.
Put your weapon down, love. No, right, we're stuck in my weapon firing pose. That wasn't 4. That looked like it was highlighted on my bar. 5. Oh, I've got a tricorder. Giving you a scan. Turns out you're some sort of filthy alien. Oh, I can shoot the bug. Okay. Okay, but I can't apparently walk faster than this. Okay, I seem to have on default, walk with your weapon drawn. Do you know how to fix that?
You're running right now.
I know. But if I stop, I've got my weapon drawn instead of just walking normally, like you are.
No, I'm usually pretty clueless as to how you manage the things you do.
That's horrific. I have to either sprint or just walk cautiously.
So do you expect that the intro and cutscene that they gave us is only a short, hey, we're going to do a couple missions in this area before joining up with everybody else?
Yes, I wouldn't think it'd be too long. We're gonna come
How
here.
else would you have it, right? It is an MMO. How else would you manage?
Well, this sort of thing is the perfect setup for not, usually games will do 2 factions. Here you can have dozens of factions made up of all the races with different pros and cons.
Yes. Well, just because you chose Romulan, it didn't restrict you to only being Romulan. I made an alien, and under my choices, there was tons of possibilities as to what I could make.
Yes, he looks like a great freak.
Why, thank you.
No, this one is trying to shoot me in the face. What's wrong with you? I don't trust her.
Shall we enter the hive?
Let's do it. They're probably trying to warn us that the Borg are coming, which I think is the plot.
You're really hopeful about this Borg thing, aren't you?
I am. I would like to go fight the Borg. Especially if we want to lure them into Starfleet space and have them take out Earth and things. That way we Romulans will be the majority power in the galaxy.
You're really going to walk like that the whole time.
No, I've found my sprint button, but I haven't worked out how to... Ah, you got gooed on. I saw it. The combat's less than stellar, I have to say.
But I can roll. You know how I feel about that.
See, maybe it's because my thing stopped working on my mouse button. It worked for the tutorial, but now it's not on my mouse button. Examine dead coloured.
He has a large gash.
I mean, that's terrible. Like, see, I don't even have a gun drawn, I'm still sneaking along, super slow. Shouldn't we be trying to talk to them rather than just shoot them?
What?
Can you imagine, like, Captain Kirk just randomly shooting the bug things? First he would try and talk to it and make friends with it. And then he would punch them. Shoot them with his space laser.
Well, it's
See, the days where special effects cost
much
money...
harder to, much harder to shoot things with a laser. Unknown spider-like creature.
Well, that's because we haven't chatted to it. We haven't scanned it with our tricorder or anything. Come here, I'll give you a scanning. No, we missed him. Come back, I want to scan you. Oh, he's scanning me!
Hey, well, I thought it was a good idea.
Ah, that was nice. Would have been nice if I had done something, but... Oh, look at tentacles of the
I'm
robot
going to
coming to get
disable
you.
this strange machine. Oh, I cannot because I am under attack.
Yeah.
Oh, he blew you up. That was very satisfying.
Oh, magnificent. Oh no.
Some missions in Star Trek Online will change based on your career track, engineering, science, or technical. As you're about to find out. Isn't that lovely?
This is.
So I was able to analyze it myself. What was your...
My equipment is all yours to use.
Well, I'll just go and use the equipment as well.
Online will change based
Oh.
on career track, engineering, science, or tactical.
Oh. Hang on, I gotta use this machine over here though.
So I'm analyzing it firsthand, and you're Googling it?
Oh, I believe so.
Fucking engineers. Is the setting thematically appropriate?
I don't know, I can't remember any real episodes where they went down and hang out with the Romulans who weren't the cool war-like Romulans. I mean, I'm sure there probably were. I'm sure, actually, in original Star Trek, they went to Romulus or Remus or something. I want to be in space blowing things up.
We will be, patience.
Yes, but I want it now. As much story as you want to put in, this doesn't engage me in the world of the Romulans. You know, all the good Romulans are off going to war and stuff. You're lazy about here fixing some guy's vineyard.
They worked hard, they're rebuilding. It just definitely gave me that impression.
I'm the engineer. Possibly, you know, usually engineering a starship, not wandering around fixing a vineyard.
I think a lot of people appreciate the I'm just a regular old Joe, and this is my story as to why now I'm this adventurer or this captain or...
That's called backstory. Do you know why the Phantom Menace sucks? No one cares about the kid and his backstory. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Then he's Luke Skywalker fighting Darth Vader. No one cares about, 8 hours of garbage before he got there.
I don't think you've ever seen the Phantom Menace.
I have. That little kid drove that ship round in circles for like 4 hours,
and he was not Luke Skywalker.
Well, whatever. It's the same thing. No one cares about the backstory. That's what I'm trying to get at.
He was not Luke Skywalker, nor did he fight Darth Vader because he became Darth Vader.
I meant he was having an inner battle with himself, and then I'm sure that kid grew up to be Mark Hamill in the past. That's why he doesn't act anymore, because he got his time machine, went back and became Mark Hamill. That is a true fact. They can look it up. I've lost where we're supposed to go. You're watching an exciting cutscene. I'm sitting here getting angry about backstory.
Click the button down on your lower right hand corner, and then some guy's gonna come up and be all like, hey.
Alright. Shall we go? That was a little glorious. He got picked off.
Another one went.
Ah!
Stand there watching that all day.
Can we go do that? I want to ride the bug off the space. I want to go to war. Right, shall we war?
Yeah, I could war.
Okay. I can't work out how to draw my gun. You've got your gun out.
Always.
Have you killed 2 of 3 security forces?
I have not. I have not killed anything.
I hate the way that kills don't count for you. We're supposed to be a team. You're killing things?
I'm not. I seem to be having trouble with my gun.
Are you? Have you pushed it? Switched to your big rifle?
Mm-hmm. I'm okay now.
Is it angry because are you having to push 1 to fire?
I am now, yes.
You can't right click? Yeah. See, mine was doing that on the first gun even. I can't work out what we have to do. Pew, pew! This combat does not thrill me. See, you're moving fast. I have to, crawl along at, the speed of a cripple.
Yes, it doesn't appear that anything is counting. Even though we are grabbing the battery to send the same distress signal.
At the same computer. See, I really hate that in games.
I know.
Do you though?
I do know.
It's so completely unimmersive.
I know a lot about what you hate in games. Believe it or not.
I don't find the combat very exciting.
Shall we attempt to reach the shipyard?
No.
No.
What I would like is the ability to run.
Still with the shift.
Yeah, but, not run, just walk at non-jogging pace. Look at this.
You're so picky.
What? Look! I'm trying to engage in war, and I have to walk along with my gun drawn at, 1 mile an hour. I could roller skate faster than this, and I can't roller skate. I've never tried to roller skate.
I know what we're doing after this.
Congratulations, citizen.
That was excellent. Congratulations, citizen. I expected it to go all Starship Troopers on me and be all like, for more information, click here.
So, how good would a good Starship Troopers game be? That's what I want for XCOM 3. I want to go down to Planet of the Chrysalids with my team of 8 guys, and there's 4,000 chrysalids just blast away. It'd be magnificent. XCOM style, all your troops there, so you get to know their names, you get to see their personalities, and then they get blown away and murdered by the great bug freaks. It'd be glorious.
Shuttle's in, coming in. We're jamming their sensors. When they get us, they'll think you work on the explode.
I'm actually quite impressed by the fact that they made such a nice starting area for just that couple minutes of gameplay.
Navigation is online, but we
The
need
ship
some
combat you
components
wanted?
to get our weapons and warp drive operational. We'll need both if we want to have any hope of fighting the Tal Shiar.
I don't want to fight, I want to join them.
Increase your speed using E. Decrease your ship speed by using Q.
Whoosh. Oh, no, we've dived. I want to crash this debris. Kill the crew. Can I crash and kill the crew? Please tell me I can. No! That's the worst collision I've ever seen.
Weapons are online. Let's test them out on some of these derelict ships nearby.
Will do.
I understand that space is, really massive, but it feels like I'm going really slow.
That's what I was thinking as well. Plasma dual beam, okay. Plasma torpedo. Plasma turret. F, take item. You found scrapped neutronium. Amazing.
You want me to do that 3 more times? That's so boring.
It's not very exciting, is it?
No. See, you were all giving my space combat, and I was amused enough by the starting home world. Yes, combat isn't amazing.
I like how we no longer seem groups or anything.
There. We have to help them.
Do we have to, though? Oh, there's an ally.
Pulse by clicking on the arrow. Deactivate full
Is it me?
by clicking on
I don't know.
I am still at your top left corner.
I'm trying to fly towards you. You're like 30 kilometers away. It'll take about half an hour at this speed. What are we over? Search for stranded colonists. I bet it's not you. I bet it's a stranded colonist as an ally. Can we engage warp drive? Because it's super slow and boring.
Shift R.
Woo! Run! Is there some evil guy of evil? Pew pew pew! This isn't fun engaging.
But I hit the engage button.
Maybe if we were on the bridge and we were like doing stuff and ordering about, but this is just like really bad ship combat. I hope these colonists die. I need to save them.
That's the spirit.
Well, I've already beamed them off.
This time.
We've-
Sorry.
You should be sorry, no one else is going to get that.
What's your ship's name?
What's my ship's name?
Yeah.
I believe it is the Liberator.
What are you liberating?
I don't know, it's the name of the ship from Blake 7, wasn't it?
What were they liberating?
They weren't liberating anything, they were stealing the ship.
So they liberated the ship.
Yes. The ship movement and controls just seem very, very slow and there's nothing particularly Star Trek-y about it, so... All of Star Trek's, combat was troubleshooting and stuff on the bridge. It wasn't to zoom out, watch ships fly about and shoot, shoot, shoot.
So what would you prefer for a Star Trek game?
I would prefer a captain on the bridge engaging your weapons guy to target the lasers and fire. Mm-hmm. If you're down in engineering, fixing the engines and solving problems and that as it's going.
Okay.
And then you go to an alien world and you do whatever they want to do. Beam down to the world and do alien things. Yes, but if it's going to keep being this ship combat, I feel totally unengaged from this. There are 1,000,001 good space battle simulator games. Yeah, whereas terrible ship combat like this is not something I want for a role-playing game. Again, all this feels like a single-player game.
Well, nothing we've done has affected each other in any way.
Mm.
When I collected a battery, when I sent a beacon, when I... Yeah. I mean, we couldn't even fight our separate ships. We couldn't even fight them together, right? We weren't destroying
Yes.
the same things. There was no option of ending up on the same ship, which is weird. Like standing next to a person clicking on the exact same board button. Right?
Yes. So there are some like, oh, look at all this. All sorts of things you could unlock here. Space, ground, specialization. Looks like it could be really interesting, but I find so far the gameplay has been so unengaging I'll never get there to see it. Which is sad, because this is a universe I would love to have millions of things to do in. The combat's slow, the ship combat is not what I want from a Star Trek game.
So what about for how old it is? How do you feel about it in comparison to other games from...
What was the awful thing we were playing the other day?
Vindictus.
Vindictus! It's more engaging and interesting than Vindictus was.
Alright. That's not saying much.
No, it's not. I think it's faster and more fluid than World of Warcraft if it was.
Okay.
I still haven't worked out where my quest wanted me to go.
It wants you to check out the customization options for clothing.
I did that.
Now it wants you to check out the customization options for ship.
Where do you see this?
I paid attention, listened to instructions.
I did that. Speak with D10. I don't know what a D10 is.
Follow the arrows.
Remember, your objective locations can also be found on your compass.
Hang on, are we not looking at this big green arrow here?
No. Maybe.
It's pointing at this, isn't it?
Perhaps.
See, I've been trying to follow the big arrow by going northwest because the arrow's pointing northwest. I keep going northwest. But the big arrow is in fact pointing at a little arrow. How irritating is that? I found out how to walk. You press X. X to cancel walking like a friggin' idiot.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hello again. Now that you're settling in, I wanted to speak with you about what our overall goals will be. First and foremost, we are looking for a new planet to call home. Tamar and his crew are handling that.
There's this planet out there called Earth. You can take that and wipe out the population.
I'm working on any possible alliances that we can make with the Federation and the Klingon Empire.
Huh?
We will need allies. We're finding more by the day. Some have already joined us, but others...
Sounds like we've got our orders. If you're ready, I can beam you back to the ship. However, before that, I need to ask a favor. I have a sister. Her name is Rena Kev. She and I were separated a long time ago. I want to try to find her. As we're doing our missions, could you try to ask about Rena? Thanks.
No. Absolutely not, buddy. You're on there, you've always got a radio, you can just radio up to the base. Is she here? Terrible. I'm not doing it.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer! These people who think you've got nothing better to do. Could you ask about my sister everywhere we go? Fuck off, you do it. Absolutely hate games where they assume you've got nothing to do.
And we're off.
So we don't get to fly our ship, we just auto-run there.
Well, that's pretty much how it works, doesn't it? They just say, hey, put in these coordinates and...
Okay, yeah, but what's the point of this? Can't we just give us a load screen? If you're gonna do this?
Well, I guess the point is to get yourself a fresh coffee.
Whew. This is some thrilling gameplay, isn't it?
Maybe if you enable astrometrics?
No.
Didn't help?
No, all it's done is make the world look flat. Okay, I get that space is quite large, it takes time to get places.
I don't think you get that yet.
I do. Remember that episode of Star Trek where they just flew like this for like 4 years? No, because they cut out the shite. We get it. You just cut straight to things happening. Dum 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 dum.
Begin the helix.
I can't begin the helix yet, I'm not there. I wonder what's going on the bridge right now. I mean, there's all sorts of chaos and things and people running everywhere and things happening.
Hey, at least we're fighting together.
Are we?
I love the fact that I always have to be the good cop to your bad cop.
Do you?
Things are positive and sunshine and flowers and rose petals and... Pew! One step better than an escort mission.
Can we crash into this giant space station? Let's find out, shall we? No, look at that. If I want space combat, I want to be able to damage my ship by flying into all this great stuff you've got around in space.
Side.
I would love to betray these people and team up with the Tel Shiar and go to war with the Empire. I don't think we're going to get to, though. But if we're lucky, we might get to ask about this guy's sister.
I thought you absolutely refused to do that.
I do, but I'm going to accidentally click on it because I'm not reading anything they're saying. I want to enjoy this game.
I know you do.
I love the Star Trek universe. I would love to have a good game in it where I get to do things.
I understand. I thought you were pulling the pin like 5 times, and then you were like, no, let's do a little more. Let's do a little more. I mean, and that wasn't the let's do a little more of one more level, please. That was the I want to enjoy this game.
And I do. But ship combat is terrible. Don't enjoy it. The look, the sound design, and everything for the game, I think, is very Star Trek. However, all the combat I don't find very Star Trek.
So what is Star Trek combat to you?
I don't know, but it wasn't that. As I said, it should be in a ship flying from the bridge, not outside flailing about in some pea-soupy, thick, slow-moving...
I liked the beginning, not necessarily it being our duty to go and fix some pipes. I mean, I was a science officer. Was that necessarily my right? Something more could have been done with that, but outside of that, that was very...
It seemed big and thematic, but the plot didn't seem very good. What this robot thing, well, let's go, you're in space.
But our grouping didn't make a difference.
No.
It didn't make a difference until... And then we're not even on the same ship.
No,
I guess, yeah, I was looking for a different style of game. Maybe not quite as grand as you were hoping for. I don't get my hopes up quite that much.
well, I wasn't getting my hopes up.
Yeah, going down to different planets or...
You know, as a team. I mean,
Yeah, as a team.
that is the Star Trek thing. The ship-to-ship space combat is not a big part of the show.
And
It's the exploration, it's the meeting new species, it's the solving problems.
And it's what you'd expect from an MMO.
And,
I mean,
yeah.
it's completely designed to be the kind of thing where you go into dungeons as a 4 or 5 man team and you have your
your science, your engineering, your medical,
I think for right now, it's fairly average. I think if I was very much into Star Trek, it would be above average. But with the theme and with the when it came out, I just there are definitely, as you said, there are definitely better free-to-play games out now.
Well, that was Star Trek Online. Both me and Prairie Lily agree that in today's world of high-powered, fast, fun, exciting MMO games, this is not one of them. That's a great premise, a great idea, an amazing setting for a game, but I just don't feel it lacks something. I don't think the ship combat helps it. Anyway, it felt and played like garbage. No, garbage is garbage. Oh, I want to be nice to this game. I wanted to enjoy it, but I didn't. And I can't, and I won't. I shan't.
It's right mid-ranking.
That's right.
But about where most free-to-play games are.
Yes.
Right now.
Anyway, thanks for watching. I've been Mr. Gruffle, that's been Perry Lily, and this has been Star Trek Online.